And now I think Pat from Ireland.
Hi there, yes, my name is Pat Kennedy from Ireland, and just to give a little context on Ireland regarding smart villages, we have 350 remote working hubs which were developed in the last number of years, which kind of a resource that is very important to us. A couple of years ago, 25 local development companies commissioned a smart village curriculum for Ireland, which is a key part as well. And also, digital literacy is high in Ireland. So 73% of people in Ireland have a basic digital literacy compared to 53% in Europe. Just kind of sets the tone a little. So we set up a Taskforce at the late last year in partnership with the CAP network. And the aim was really to get a better understanding of the potential for smart villages in Ireland. Our first part was actually to look at the term itself, smart villages, and for a few different reasons, villages doesn't always work. So there's a general agreement that smart communities term might work better in the Irish context. What we then focused on really was, what would the objectives of the task force be, and which of those objectives could have the greatest impact? So we looked at the smart villages concept and how its interoperability with smart regions. So that includes smart cities. So there's a lot of work in Ireland being done regarding smart cities and where do those two work together. After that, we looked at national policy, national plans of various different types, and seeing how there was alignment, and again, this interoperability between villages and national plans. We looked then at the thematic approach, so it would be in energy and health and environment, etc. And how do the principles of smart villages apply to these, and how could those principles be further developed on a thematic basis. We were looking to have some participants who were involved in the open data movement in Ireland. Ireland went from one of the worst countries in Europe regarding to open data to the top 3 in the last 10 years. So there's a lot of data there, but how is that data being used to help communities make good decisions? As I mentioned, there's a lot of enterprise hubs dotted around Ireland, and they were seen as a key asset to the delivery of smart villages. So there was a discussion, could they best be leveraged? And finally then we looked at the importance of creating thematic level case studies, but also making sure then to have an even spread across the entire country. So where possible, communities can visit somewhere close by to get good case studies. So that was a quick summary on our task force, and you're welcome to visit us if you'd like more information. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Which is about rural communities and services, digital services. So the drawing is there in case you want to look at it. Thanks a lot.
Hi, yep, we had 3 very inspiring examples of digital and technical solutions across Europe. And we discussed the importance of supporting innovation and trials and pilots in that regard. But in the second half of our discussion, we had a healthy debate about the scaling of solutions. So how can we support the mass implementation, particularly of low-cost digital solutions? The importance as well of building thematic and geographical clusters which can have scale to bring about solutions. And we also had a debate just around the importance of building the administrative and management capacity of communities in order for them to layer innovation on top of that. So that was a general summary of our chat.
Okay. Thank you very much. And of